FIA Institute believe strongly that dialogue and in-person meetings could solve many issues and help to build trust. And our mission is very simple: humanity.
We wanted to make something really big and impactful, and we did.
Our priority is people.
Everybody wants to move to Miami. We're a little envious of all that you're doing in Miami.
You should be. The formula for Miami is simple for success. We keep taxes low, we keep people safe, and we lean into innovation. Shocking.
Why corporations most of the time is outperforming governments, because they're basing their decisions on data.
He stole a line from Chinese. He says, "A smart rabbit digs 3 holes."
Economic activity is a little stronger than we think, and the reality is inflation's a little stickier than we think.
So I think we need to fundamentally rethink what it means to be safe in a world that's changing, and to take more risk in places we haven't been, because maybe that's the safer place to be.
I think this decade absolutely has changed. That's why I'm a big fan of active management.
The real question is try to understand the world is totally different.
Every piece, every step of work or ambition that they have adds to the collective well-being of everybody else. And I think that's what is really driving us as a nation.
These VC ecosystems in emerging markets are still a work in progress. We can continue to collaborate to drive that community to the next level. I think we all benefit from that.
Short or long on the dollar?
As an investor, I'd keep all my money in dollars. I think there'll be with everything going on in the world, the US will grow faster than the rest, and I think the dollar does better.
We also need to prioritize much more resilient infrastructure in the global south.
To actually undergo the transformation that is necessary to feed the number of people we're going to have by 2050 alongside the climate disruptions.
In few words, what is NEOM?
And I'll try to demystify NEOM as much as I can. Really what we're doing is redesigning how people could live better in the future.
Imagine a world where healthy aging is possible, but it comes at a price that most of the world can't afford.
Today, augmented reality does have many use cases for healthcare.
Our job and what we're doing in Saudi and globally is putting the tools in place for them to take it and run with it and take the lead, and we can get out of their way.
Sports and music, in a world that is so divided, it brings people together.
Muchísimas gracias, Richard, por la invitación. Así que gracias por la oportunidad de compartir con ustedes.
What do these companies need to do to grow? They need people on the boards of these companies that are truly independent, that have a vested interest.
The most powerful motivator of people is not money. The greatest motivator of people is enhanced self-esteem.
I think Saudi Arabia and Miami are two places in the world that are shining examples of places that are on the rise, places that are not being bogged down by the past, places that are open-minded, people are coming together.
Talking about energy transition, all the evidence suggests that the demand for oil as an essential global commodity will continue to rise every single year for the foreseeable future, and Saudi Arabia remains the dominant supplier.
Space is the solution to connecting the world.
We live right now the third revolution.
And so we're incredibly excited to be right there at the inflection point as space tourism and then space travel is really becoming an incredibly vibrant market.
Throughout human history, emerging technologies have been a major force in driving changes.
What kinds of communities will they form? How will they live their lives, right? And there will be much more choice involved in that. People will be able to form communities in many more places.
The talent is generally there, but does the talent have the inspiration, the training, the wherewithal to go do it? And then, that's when the magic happens.
Energy is the single most important element to transformation of anything. More energy, more resolution, more choices, more options, more actions. Right now, make the sound you're making if you were totally excited and you're a kid. Make an exciting sound. Go ahead.
If you're
really going to take your superpower, what you're best at, you're going to connect it to passion, and you're going to solve a real problem, the money will come, the partners will come. And by the way, if you have this great idea and it's not coming, maybe the idea is not that good.
What is a leader? A leader is a person of influence. True? Your job as a leader is to influence. You only solve problems if you only solve it by yourself. You don't need an organization.
FII in Riyadh in 2017 was the very first. I attended there. Then you had New York, then London, now Miami. Do you want to announce the next city?
I think we're going to make Miami next year too, in 2024, so it's not going to be the year.